Grüezi and welcome back to Endless Space 2, where today we are going to finally fix our problems with the economy and see a bit further how we can get closer to winning the game. Currently we're doing particularly well, however our science is not the greatest and we haven't really pulled off any of the true shenanigans that the Umbral Choirs can pull, and we should totally do that. I'm a bit surprised nobody's really settled in our systems as of yet, except for the Academy apparently. I haven't actually even noticed those two. And yeah, we're gonna see how this goes. Right now we have all hacks already occupied, so all we can do is continue. Since in one turn one of them will arrive. And then we'll see how we can deal with the Academy there. I'm not sure whether we can put not seekers, what are they called? The sleepers on the systems there, so we'll see. So our Behemoth here just stays and provides some bonuses. Right now it's not that much, but especially for food it's going to be useful. So this system is going to fill up in a few turns. Oh, that's sad. This event has ended. I forgot about that, so we even have less approval available. So as you can see, only 3.7 from system approval. This is gonna be what we have after all things are over. It's also weird that the system approval is lower and lower. I wonder what's doing that. We will eventually find out, potentially. So we found another collapsing star. Wow, this would be a great option for a home system. This is out of the way. So yeah, this would be a good option here. We also found drift bots. I don't know what they're used for. Ah, trading. Okay, we're not gonna be into trading, so no thanks. Also a sanctuary on the Mediterranean world. Tauros is still on the way, and apart from that I don't think we have anything else that we can really do. So if I would want another transmigration beacon, it would be over here. This one or this one. And honestly probably this one, because it's a bit further from the system. What does it provide? Science, okay. Not science, what am I saying? Dust, not the greatest of things. But yeah, it's definitely gonna be another one. So it's gonna cost us 30, and this will definitely push us over the cap we currently have, so potentially not what we should be doing. I could try to infiltrate some of the enemy systems there. So we should not be expanding anymore at the moment. That said, I should definitely get some more backdoors going on. We don't need this backdoor anymore. This is pointless. So, if we would want a backdoor, where would that be? Potentially here on Vienna. So if we do something like that, it's gonna take a while, but we're gonna get there. No problems. I should probably also put some accelerators here, and if I can do another one, no I cannot. Okay, that's all our hacking operations done, and now we need to care for our ships here. So you do the other curiosity here. Quest curiosity. The other thing is a ship. Luckily it was already cloaked, but it's so far away, we're just gonna sell this. And given that we now have 100 manpower from selling the ship, I definitely want to use that to get some tanks. It was the wrong screen. Because the upgrade here costs tanks, not manpower. Let's just do that as well. We're not quite there where I want to be with manpower, but you know, at least something. So yeah, that was the pirate ship. We could potentially just build and sell ships. Although No, I think they will only refund manpower if they actually had manpower. So never mind. So you just do some more scanning here. They haven't really expanded. There seems to be like one more over there, but that's it. Nice, some hadopelagic life. Okay, we will get mission flexibility for the upgrade of the Behemoth rather soon. So that will increase our output quite a lot. And we got some more things. Ooh, they are being taken from us. I don't like that. I can't afford to take them. Although, how many friends do I have? I will have one more right now. So, 4 friends will be 40 approval. We're gonna lose 37. So, I could have 10 less, but again, one more system will mean 20 less, so it will put me to discontent or unhappy or whatever the term is. I'm not sure I like that. Maybe I should just buy them out. Are they so important? Other question. Anomaly in systems. This is probably gonna be for all systems, including these ones. Potentially, I don't know for sure. Or should I just buy those out? I really don't know. Let's push to at least get over 100 there, so that in case we want to, we can totally take them over. So you're still hostile as well as expected. Nobody likes us. Just because we don't have a strong fleet. Guys, if you want a strong fleet, I will give you a strong fleet, but you're not gonna like it. A lot of cool systems here for the Zophons to just settle away. I never get as lucky with the Zophons. So yeah, all in all, looking quite nicely. The Vodiani and the Cravers seem to be very confined here. And I don't know why they don't expand more. I mean, there are systems down... Okay, it's quite a way away. Never mind then, I'm sorry. But you know, there's always the Zophons to take over. Or probably the Zophons will take those guys over. We'll see how it develops. Alright, let's look at the Cephaloros. I think, yeah, we would be there. Oh, they're bound to another empire now. I could assist them. In fact, let's do that. I don't want to risk losing them. You're kidding me. I'm not gonna have that ever. So right now I'm back at 50. You know what? It's actually why not just put this law in? We have enough influence to keep it up. And this will put us for now to even devoted. That's weird. So we're gonna lose from event and from endless research parks. So we will lose 45 on that. This is still gonna be fine. We can... No, we should not take one more system, but still I kinda want to. We're running in the same problem with that we had with the Hisho playthrough, where I just can't hold myself back. Nodes revealed. That was probably over here, right? No, there. That's fine. So here we have more curiosities. Scan away. Is this bubble here from the home system? I don't think so. I think something is hiding out there. Indeed there is. And the sophons are already there. It seems that the sophons are way stronger on higher difficulties compared to lower difficulties. I usually play on, I don't even know how it's called, but around normal difficulty. And there the sophons don't really do that well. But it seems like the higher the difficulty level, the more important science gets, maybe? Yay, you're friendly! Alright, so now we can upgrade our Behemoth here to have the better modules. Right, all percentage based, perfect. And now we just need to be able to afford it, and we can indeed do that. So that's looking way better now already. We now have a fast food growth, and we should potentially also choose a new planet to put them on. So if I were to choose, let's just cycle through all the systems. I would want to have them on, like, Sathrus 3, for example. Let's put them to Sathrus. Can I actually do that from here? Oh yeah. Population link, yes please. We have also hacked Taurus here for a new sanctuary. Oh, look how beautiful this looks. Majestic creatures. I like these rings here. Rings of ice. Alright, what to do with my hacking operation? So preferably I would want to steal technology from the sophons, but they're very far away. That said, I should probably get some backdoors going. I'm going to go for one in Vienna already. This is on the way to the sophons, so maybe I should go towards this direction then. So getting one... this is all not colonized, so maybe on the home system? Let's go for Atlas first. Wow, that takes a while. You there, you just scan your curiosity here. Influence. Okay, it's alright. We can't really use it on anything. Actually, we can make peace here directly with Walters for another 10. I'll just force it on you. You don't have to decide for yourself. You're reserved for now, and now you're surprised. That's alright. We're at peace with the whole galaxy. You know, remember, we're the good guys, we are peaceful. For now, at least. Haha. So, not much else to do at the moment. By the way, if you think that I'm playing those guys totally wrong, please tell me in the comments. I have not much experience with the Umbral Choir.
Hey, how's it going?
Yay, they also like us. I just think we have a very special situation here because there's literally nobody around. Because usually you have other empires competing over the space where you are at. And have to be careful about that. And have to get your sanctuaries up in a very different manner. But yeah, we're in a special situation here. Some dark glitter and... I even forgot what our other one was. Ah, just... ooh, that's just a colonization module that doesn't make any sense. Okay, for the rest I think you can just... I don't even know what to do with you. There's not really anywhere to go for you. Let's just go maybe to Mayal here. We have all the curiosities here. Yeah, let's go to Mayal and get that curiosity. So another curiosity there, and let's go for Talitha next. Oh, because we're at peace with them, we also get the speed bonus from the vines. Nice, I didn't know that. Titanium. It's really weird that they're not expanding any faster. I mean, this is the 4th system. Although, I mean, it's only turn 60. I think it even takes 15 turns for them to vine a system, so... Maybe I'm a bit harsh on them. It's just I have expanded so fast that I think it's later in the game already. Alright, let's also put some pressure on the scientists. I just want them to also be in the Senate. And they are not. Why not? Can't be that every single population here is supporting those guys. I mean, 36% are scientists. I don't understand how this works. Also, we now have the science improvement that we can build. And now I will probably just go for the strategic resources here. And then potentially one more in order to get the next level of system development. Like, we might run into a situation where we will need to do that. Or we can just focus on more planet types to colonize, because, you know, this is gonna be important. Something like that, maybe. Yeah, this is all not gonna help on our sanctuaries. It's the trade company headquarters to the star system. Okay. Can only build one HQ in the home system and can only own one trading company. Subsidiaries are created automatically on all sanctuaries. So actually we want that. We definitely do want that. This is gonna give us a lot of money. Yeah, maybe we're gonna go for money after all. I didn't know that. You know, always read the tooltips. Always read the tooltips. This is something that I find in many games, not just in Endless Space 2, where people ask a lot of questions, and if they just read the tooltips, they would have their answer. So I think I can spend some more dust for more science. You have your probe to use. Do you need one more? Right, we found the pirate system. Ooh, that's a lot of curiosities. A whole lot of weird nothingness there. So we found a Hyperium analyzer. So this is potentially quite powerful if you have large battles. Opal laser, we're not going to be using lasers. Antimatter deposit. Better slugs. Now this is something we're definitely going to equip on our ships. And some titanium. And a quest. Or at least an event. So you stay there for a second. Who is that? The Hisho. So we indeed have Hisho. And you know what we do with new people that we meet? Hello, and you're now my friend. Thank you.
We can be trusted. This will not make us trust you.
So, as far as I know, the Hisho are usually great allies if you get to the point where you can make them your allies. So yeah, that's quite nice. And we should now have a very good situation here with our approval. So it should not be a problem to actually spend this one here. So we can't just take it over because the Sophons own them. Also, we are now making progress here. And I thought I'd never get there. So we can't really do much apart from that. Nope, we just have to see how it goes. But I definitely want to take over. Then again, I shouldn't. I should not take those guys over. So yeah, one event is over. I now have, let's see. I don't have any from an event. So getting one more system will put us at 46. This is still fine. But 2 will put us at 26, and this is gonna be bad. So I can do 1, but I should definitely not do 2. Hero level 9, that's nice. Deployable ramparts. So that's a very great invasion module because it has both manpower and sieging. That's great.
I shall
Not that we need it. Why are they aggressive? I'm at peace with y'all. Hydromiel, quite nice. So this event has ended, that's sad. That was the happiness bonus we had. I say happiness, but I mean approval, same thing. So, I guess percentage is always great. Next thing we're gonna do is definitely this one. Less bandwidth cost and hacking speed on Empire. Yeah, the rest is not that great of an option. So, we need to build something new here. Definitely the science one. This is just gonna give us 30 science, so we basically trade 16 dust upkeep for 30 science. Is this per planet? No, this is just straight out 30. This is not gonna do anything, really. Yeah. Don't really know anything else to do here. Why do I have a second population here? I did sacrifice one. I don't quite understand. Maybe it just took the food instead of a population. Not quite sure. Okay, so you have more and more curiosity to do. And we found some antimatter. So yeah, about this food thing. So there's a food threshold on where new populations grow. As you can see, it has a stock of up to 300. 300 is a new population, and if I spend all 300, that would mean that a population dies. But since I also produce, maybe we just had enough stock plus production that it didn't actually kill a population or something like that. Don't quite know how it works. But doing too often will just slow down our population growth, so I don't want to do that. We did find some dust. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of curiosities. Do we have anybody sitting around? I don't think so. What are you doing? You're going over to Mayal for one curiosity. Not quite sure whether that's worth it. Let's this is also gonna take an eternity, right? Yeah, maybe not. Let's just leave it like this. So we have cravers incoming. One thing I should potentially also keep an eye out is increasing our cloaking level to level 3, just so that we are ahead of the enemy. Especially the Zophons might be ahead of us technologically speaking, so if they ever get close to us, we need to be ready for it. Alright, any hacking operations that's free? No, everything's still going, so let's also keep going. And we need to build stuff in our home system. Also, we're running low on dust. Oh, now, see, this is nice. Also applies for planets on sanctuary systems. This is gonna be a huge bonus. The problem is, what am I gonna do with all that industry? So I should find, which technology was that? This one. I should find texts that have this symbol, because that means that it is specifically altered for our needs. I don't know how this one is altered, maybe because it's a colonization tech. So this is for the crescents, so not further interesting. I would need something that does food on our sanctuaries, like this one. Gas and lunar anomalies, as well as hot, sterile. So this is something that we definitely want to get. This doesn't really apply, and none of that applies. I don't know why this one has the symbol. Well, let's see, anything else really? I mean, there's this one here. What does that do? That's just because of this technology here. So yeah, what does this one do then? That's just the Citadel equivalent for the Umbral Choir. Doubles the resources gained when trying to convert a sleeper into an Umbral Shadow when there's no available slot for it on the home system. So this is like still far off where we are. Anything over here? Doesn't really look like it. There's one here for the Juggernaut. And this just flotilla, energy damage and projectile damage. I think everyone has that, no? The Overcloaker. Maybe this is just a stronger module than usually. And this one is special because... I don't know why this is special. For In the Shadows. Yeah, not really much that we can focus on here. This is potentially something. I don't know why this shows up. This doesn't say that it's specifically for the Umbral Choir. This is population slot. And again, nothing that useful. So this is also, again, a food one that we can use. So let's see. We already have stuff queued up, so no need to worry there. Great, now they're taken as well. A fleet. You know what? Let's bring you guys over. I want this completed. If it ruins me, I will take this. I will be able to handle it. Wow, look, Lesov is producing minus 97 food here. Crazy. That's why we need the improvements to fix that. Hostile trace detected. Oh, that was that one. But they will never be able to reach it. It's a very long hack. But yeah, once this completes, we should complete the quests that we are doing there for that. So that's fine. Okay, let's scan that curiosity. Adamantium, nice. Also, there's a colonizer of the Walters. Just hanging about in the system. I don't know quite what they're doing there. So right, Adamantium and Maggie laser module. Don't really care. But let's have a look at our ships for a second, because we did get some things that might be interesting, like these ones. This is gonna be... Actually, you know what? Let's not upgrade this one. But we should upgrade the Defender, because here we're gonna keep this module for shooting down missiles. Apart from that, we could also put some more plating on. And, you know, instead of repair, now we have some better options. We could go for invasion, which I don't think we're gonna need all that much. But some science gain would be nice. I don't think we should get money. Science might be nice. It's quite a significant amount. If you have a lot of them, could go pretty well. Yeah, let's do that. Also, we need the better defense shielding. Actually, we don't have a slot for it. Never mind then. We should probably also soon invest in more or better ship types, so that in case someone detects us, we're also ready to fight. So, Academy reminder. Ooh, that's not something I wanted to see. No, 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 that's bad. And, ooh, that's something interesting. So, somebody has just made an outpost on Nalin, where we have a sanctuary. So this is why it's important to have your systems colonized on planets before anybody else settles there. Because then we can just do some shenanigans. So that's sad. That means we don't need to bring our fleet over anymore. You just stay there then. That was the Nakalim as well. That means I really want to get those guys, because I want to have a foothold in this constellation. Where is it actually? Here, Cygnus. Some stuff there. How do I get this though? I mean, what's the quest about? In 4 turns we should technically get that. just for free, right? As long as we don't lose more approval, which I think I can't guarantee at this very moment. Come on, scan. That's really a bummer that we couldn't get those, just because I did not have the approval to really go for it. I mean, we could potentially just have them in a rebellious phase. We can't spend manpower to fix our approval, because that's usually an option, but since we don't have any, that's not something we can do. They would also ask for a random luxury resource that if we have it, great, we can keep doing that. If we don't have it, we're screwed. So not quite sure. Oh, you're just sitting around. Why are you just sitting around? That said, is there anything better you can do? There's a curiosity. Hunt that one down. So, what else then? That's really sad. I thought we would be able to get those. That would be nice, but I'm not sure whether I should really spend something. I want to go for the Cephaloros and then stop expanding for a second until I have a bit more control over my happiness. Because otherwise I just run into this problem again and again. And you know, there's a lot of bonuses of being ecstatic here. So that should also be a goal of mine. So one hack has arrived in the academy system, and yes, we cannot actually like make a... what's it called? A sanctuary there. We can make a backdoor, which might also be useful. We're planning to get one in Vienna as well. So, you know, I can still get sanctuaries there. Let's make a backdoor. And with that, we can possibly already do something like that. Let's do an accelerator here. That should be able to hit through. Alright, expanded mines. Some strategic resource deposits and stuff. Nothing that interesting. But another thing, we can now colonize the planet here on Nalin, which we should do before they get a proper colony or a proper system up in Nalin. Because otherwise it's just going to become more difficult. I think. I'm not quite sure anymore how that works. So this is just going to affect these ones here. So I'm not sure whether that really helps at all. Maybe it's time for a second fleet, although I'm quite low on money. I'm indeed very low on money. This is gonna cost 16 per turn, which means we will start losing money. You know, this is cheap, let's just do that one. Right, so we got that, more hacking speed. This is something that we could have also gotten from the, what were they called? Kalmat? But didn't. Yeah, well. You know, we had a great start, we can't have everything. Also, given that there's a vine going out this direction, I know that there's a system there. Thank you, Unfallen. That was the one I was sending you for a very long way already. For some antimatter, right? Yeah. You go back to Soidan for another one. Another curiosity. And what do we have here? More curiosities from the Hisho side of things. Oh, that's interesting. Oh no, they have... what's it called? They can see our ship. Maybe I should just go then. I don't want to be fighting. Right. Because I don't have any weapons or anything on there. Or defenses for that matter. I don't have any hacking operations free, so I will have to wait and hope that they don't complete too fast. They're going to be so quickly though. There's no way I can get those guys. You know what we could do? the hack that arrives there will allow us to also reduce their influence on the system. So that might allow us to do the purge there and get the workspace oddity. But then again, do I really want this so badly? I'm not sure. I don't think so. So, you guys, I don't remember what I wanted to do here. So, you know what? Let's just get this one done. This is still of some use. And definitely also this would be useful, but this is not gonna do that much. So, science? Science or... Let's do dust. We're a bit short on dust. Was this something we could build? Oh, you know what? That was a technology that didn't give us... that we can't use because we don't have luxuries. But that's something I knew. It's just... Ooh, now... What were they called? Protospores. Now these are nice. Percentage bonus on science. I wonder where we found those. Maybe from a population? So we'll just wait there and continue. It also looks like the Hisho and the... What are they called? The Volters are at war. Not that I care, you know. It's not something that I need to worry about. So, what to do with you? Maybe let's just put you to Automatic Explorer. It doesn't really matter anymore at this stage. We have found everything already. Ooh, that's a nice one. That's totally something we could put on our defense ship class here. Instead of the Hyperium thing. That's just ship repair, not flotilla repair. Just to keep in mind. But since they focus the enemy fire on themselves, this should still be useful. Also, welcome back, Pirate Base. Have you missed me? Alright, we just keep going, and we did a lot of the stuff here. Colonization, and we can also do this one. Let's also put this one to some science, not science, dust gain. Where did this money come from? This one has been tracked but hasn't been shut down yet, and it will complete in one turn, so that's fine. Oh, look, they like us now. That's what I was saying, they usually like you once you're at peace. It's just usually difficult to get peace with them. They are very, very honorable dudes there. Not in other games though. I have recreated the Hisho in Stellaris, and oh boy did they betray me. In case you're interested in Stellaris, let me know. I'm quite a fan of it, so I play it regularly. If you'd like to see me play Stellaris, just let me know. I might also start recording. It's gonna be more difficult, I guess, than recording a turn-based game. But still, if this is something you'd like to see, just let me know and I will totally be able to do that. So we have now Jena. That means we completed the quest for approval. And right, now it's out of the question whether we want it or not. It's just we have it now. And given our situation, I don't think we need these ships. They have a bad influence on our money. And, you know, now we have manpower that we're totally not gonna spend on upgrading our army, right? Also, stronger tanks. And I still have money problems. So this is probably a good time to just skip this law, because that kept us from getting more money. If you remember that, just convert some of the money into science. anything else I could do? I still have this option here. How is our approval? 66 still. Did it not update? Oh, you know what would be interesting? We need an overseer. Are you an overseer by chance? You're not. You're a counselor. Oh, yeah, but oh no, it is a counselor and not an overseer. Overseer increases the production. Counselor usually sets the system just to ecstatic, but this is basically the same. 5 happiness per sanctuary system. Sanctuary system, that probably counts systems and not the sanctuaries, the planets themselves. So that just means instead of minus 20 per new sanctuary, we would be at minus 15. Not all that great, you know, but also this is an option here. So we got the percentage bonuses done. So this is interesting but not pressing. This might be better used here. That means we could do some more expansion. Also, we did hack Oira. So now what we want to do is technically create a sanctuary, but we need to do to have at least 2 sleepers to be able to do that. So of course we just embed a sleeper, and we're gonna repeat that action once more. It takes longer now. That means they have some defenses in place, and I can totally screw with that. Like, their defenses are more expensive. Maybe that cancels them. And since we now see what they're doing, we can look at the system. They're building fleets. We can't really look at what they have built here, which is a bit sad and weird. I don't know why this isn't available. So, right. We have now access to the new development there, which we totally should look into. We got the Cephaloros, and we should now technically have a bunch more production here. Do we see from Vox Populi, was that right? No. Workspace Oddity it would be called. 50 from Workspace Oddity, so it probably counts only that one, unless it's also shown here. Yes, indeed it is. So definitely a very good one to get. Also, I can now also hack those guys to get more planets colonized. But definitely I want to do that first in Nalin, which I can still do. So, from where is more the question? This is 4 turns, so this is pretty fast. But probably means I will need an accelerator here, because otherwise it's gonna be not quite possible. So since we now own Gena, I don't know whether we really need the back door, so I can get rid of that later. Will they cancel my hack is my question. Let's just take the chance. It's not like it's such a big deal. So that was the quest that we got. And we totally should have a look at this one here. So that one is not gonna be so useful, because we're just gonna have this on our home system, so not that useful. Per population things, not all that great. But flat bonuses, like for example this one here, is somewhat useful. So this will just give us basically one more system to work with. We could invest in some science. We could also see how many of those advanced resources we could buy. This one is pointless. This one could be useful, potentially. But to find protospores, let's see whether there are any protospores on the market. Only 4. That is not enough. We need more. But we still have one more to do, so maybe we can do it there. So for now, definitely the... Is it definitely? I think it's definitely. Another option would be food. You know what? I think it's food. We don't have that. Can we buy a few more red sang? Also, we're producing, so we don't technically need to buy. I think that's reasonable. Food is important to grow faster, especially for us. So this is gonna take one turn to complete, and I think I can just like continue doing that. So I'm using up my turns. Because again, this is not something that really helps us that much. This helps on this system, but nowhere else. Okay, so you need to scan the anomaly. And then I guess get out of here. There's nothing more to do here. I guess ESA can still be scanned here. Strange fossils and some signs. Nothing particularly interesting. Why are you here? I think there once upon a time was a curiosity here and I just already scanned it. Was Perseus blinking there? I'm not quite sure. I don't think so. Maybe I'm seeing things. Atrus also no. What's this? Oh, right. Apparently we had scanned something there that increased our standing with them. Yeah, there's really not much to do. We just also go explore. And here we just continue. I don't want to spend more probes because this is kind of a long way from everything. Theona. A beautiful planet. And full of Hisho already. Okay, so next we'll have trade. This is gonna be nice and good money for us because we definitely need that. This should just boost our money incomes significantly very fast. There's Unfallen here that are about to die, so we shouldn't be worrying about other fleets being there. And since we now have tanks, I think I did upgrade it, yeah. That should also not be a big deal. Alright, so you are there. I'm already attacked by them, which is a stupid thing of them to do. We are mostly long range, right? Because of our... Yeah, so let's go long range then. Not that it matters all that much. And invade, right? There's nothing stopping us from invading. And we can just blitz them. Alright, we also have an outpost on Gena, which is also, again, not a big deal. By Dark Red, that's Cravers, okay. So we should also get the other planets there colonized as quickly as we can. You want dust, okay, we don't really have a lot of dust. Also, we don't really care much about getting any bonuses there. So we found the home system. Again, not that interesting. You just have still the basic Behemoth there. Right. Nothing all that interesting. So here we should probably queue up some more buildings. So see, this would also be nice. Since we are going for a trade company, this is gonna be useful. Question is, I mean, we are producing them now, but at a very slow pace. Can I increase that somehow? Not really. This is just for our own system here, right? Looks like it. So this is NGC, the fifth, so over here, colonizing. That means we can just queue up some more of these guys. And give you some colonial exchange. So next turn I should be able to do that. And then I really don't know. I could wait for it. I could also spend some resources to buy strategics. Never mind, there's nothing on the market. But we could get some more money if we wanted. Not that I really need it at the moment, so let's hold off on that. There's something we can do though. Oops. Come on. That's just Academy. Never mind then. Why is it so stuttery all of a sudden? That would give us more luxury. I don't think that's worth it. We don't need much luxuries. This is something that would be interesting as the Horatio though. Horatio is not really peaceful, but technically that would be something that they really like. How is our approval? That's looking pretty nice. Why is it so high? I don't know. It shouldn't be so high. Weird. So, that means we could technically colonize a little more if I wanted to. But for now I don't have hacking operations, so let's just continue. We need to build more things here, so definitely that modernization, and then of course more upgrades to our rings here. Ring worlds. We are now cordial with the Ambler, not that I really care, and also with the Pilgrims. That might be more... No, actually not the Pilgrims. Who was also interesting. So this could give us a total of... How many stages are there? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I could just look at the number. So that would be a total of 25. Flat happiness. Interesting, but you know, not all that great. Any others? So this is definitely something that would be very interesting. Nothing here. There's always the harmony, which I don't own right now. So I'd rather have less technology cost than converting something into something else. So this is basically the only one we can have access to right now. So let's dump some influence in there. Let's go crazy. We have a lot to spend here. All of a sudden, really. Why is my game so stuttery? I do not want to introduce myself to the Cravers. I think that's a bad move. I already told everybody that I want to have peace with them, so this is done in one turn, so the backtrack should not reach me in time. So that's fine. So, we do of course more blitzing, and we kill the pirates and get some loot. Ooh, 20 antimatter, that's nice. Was that their hero for the fleet? It was indeed the hero for the fleet. So, you're currently not in the government, so I guess it doesn't matter what we get you yet. More movement. Yeah, what the hell, more movement. You are down here. Back to being invisible and back to just orbiting here, I guess. The pirates will come back in this system, for sure. But until that happens, we're just gonna sit there and watch. Silently. Okay, that's everything done down here. So maybe there's nothing along the way. Absolutely nothing. This is like a very small arm. Unless there's a lot of planets outside. Let's just throw some probes around. Okay, so there's definitely something over here. We found Adamantian and XP. Useful. Your XP must be really high already, right? Where do I see that? Maybe on the ship itself. Still rookie level 2. Well, I thought it might be better. So, I think we're in a stable position now. We're even devoted at the moment. And that leaves us open for more expansion. For example, to Acellus, which we could do next turn. Right. I think we're in a good position here. We're not really close to any kind of victory condition here. Conquest takes a lot of systems. And we don't really have that many options to fix our approval. Maybe we do once we get the hero level up and it works differently than I expected. Come on, why is this so buggy? If this works differently than expected. But yeah, we'll see how this develops. With that, thank you very much for watching and come back next time. And goodbye.